Look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros, as manager Bo Porter aligns his guys like this. They'll go to work against the man you see right there as you check the numbers for the veteran left-hander Matt Harrison. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Jose Altuve will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
Well, you know, these guys got to be coming into Game 3 here feeling pretty darn good about the situation they're in. They were favored to win this series. We all know that. But they took care of business at home. The momentum right now, clearly on their side. And I think it's going to be really difficult to beat these guys 3 straight games to take the series away from them now.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And this is fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. This one is swung on and hit in the air to right field for Rio. And he's got it for the first out. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty, as there you get a look at his pitches and respective speeds. Dexter Fowler will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike three, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
The 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
First baseman, number 30.
Number 30 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. Got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. Just underway in Arlington. Here's the 1-1. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
2 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here now the 2-2. Now this one's on the ground past Harrison, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Chris Carter.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
He's set, now the pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Starting lineup for Ron Washington's Rangers looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Elvis Andrus will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And I think for these guys now, as they come into this ball game, you got to look for your leadership and say, all right, we lost the first 2 on the road, but now we have to take care of business at our place. We're back home now. We've got great fans behind us. They're not going to give up, so we just have to go out there and pretty much do what we can do to play another day. Take it one at a time.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Shin-Soo Choo will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now Lester's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Nate Walker will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lester ready, the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now here's the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Prince Fielder would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 home. On the ground, softly towards second. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Dominguez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For Houston, third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Now the pitch. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready now on 1-1. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. One, 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Full count offering on its way. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, make it 2-0 now. He comes through with the clutch 2-out triple there to plate their second run of the ball game.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Astros get one on the RBI triple. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. Prince Fielder We'll start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman number 84, Fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-0. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. One on its way from Lester. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Alex Rios will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. I mean, he was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
Now the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Dexter Fowler is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes the 1-2. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
And after giving up the home run last time, he's just making sure that guy doesn't get too comfortable up there. I can't say I blame him.
Here's a 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Chris Carter will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 coming. Runners off for second. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the runner will score from first.
Nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely, and that'll fire up the whole dugout.
Matt Dominguez will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here comes another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one out.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
As a look, now the pitch. Here's the ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Rios is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 3-0. J.P. Arancibia will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Now the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. The 1-2.
Here we go.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Come on, Texas.
Here's the 2-2 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a 2-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. So 1-2 with 1 away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jurickson Profar will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. First pitch on the way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Swing and a liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Jason Castro will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Jason Castro.
Ice cold soda.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Come on, Rangers!
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a high chopper to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. J.D. Martinez will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Jonathan Villar will stand in. He tripled home a run his first time around. Now the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Astros lead this one 3-1. And here in fact is Shin-Soo Choo. As promised, he's in to start things out in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now Lester's 0-1. In there, strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single. Just their second hit of the ball game so far.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. .1-0 on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
.1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now another 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Let's go, guys.
The 2-2. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Here's another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Come on, Texas, let's go. You can do it.
Payoff pitch coming. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Here's Prince Fielder. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Adrian Beltre will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now from Lester. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
All right, very good.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Texas, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
All right.
1-0 pitch now. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
Dexter Fowler will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. First pitch coming. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Alex Rios will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, J.P. Arancibia.
J.P. Arancibia will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And the pitch. 1-1.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2 and 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3 and 2 now. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here comes the 1-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now, heading for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his 2nd triple of the ball game.
Jurickson Profar will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Now here's the first pitch. Cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Here it comes, the 3-0, and he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 1, designated
Elvis Andrews will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Come on now.
Here it comes now to Andrews. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Two pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 3-1. Joaquin Soria will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
28, Joaquin Soria.
Gary Cox will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Fielder is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Chris Carter will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And Rios will tuck this one away for route number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Matt Dominguez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Come on now. Stay here.
Ready now on 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Right-hander deals on 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. In there, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here comes a 2-2. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Nate Walker will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Cox is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 84,
Prince Fielder will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. They still come after him now on 2-0.
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
The 2-0 now from Lester. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
The 3-1 coming from Lester. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Pitch on the way. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Arlington. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jason Castro will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First offering on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
On the way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants this in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
J.D. Martinez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. The next pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Here comes the 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Jonathan Villar will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
So 1-2 with one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here now the 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another try at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three-two pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, guys. Put him away.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Dexter Fowler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's kill the inning right here, okay?
Here's the first pitch to him. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. From the stretch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Come down now.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. From his knees, he got him. What a play. And the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Adrian Beltre will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. A chance for the third baseman, Dominguez. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder, Alex Rios.
Alex Rios will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
0-2 now from Lester. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Into the box now, J.P. Arancibia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
The 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, a much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Two and 1. Here's Lester's offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2, here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score holds, it's 3-1. Neil Kotz will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Neil Kotz.
Number 30 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Come on, let's do it.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Here's the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. Around first, digging for 2 now, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a high striker on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
He's ready now. The pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Chris Carter will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-0 on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
One, two. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 2-2 coming. Fouled back. Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Matt Dominguez waits on deck. And 2, here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Matt Dominguez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Let's turn to.
First pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line, a fair ball. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Jason Frazier will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Jason Frazier.
Jason Castro will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Come on, let's hold him.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here comes the 1-1. Now both runners on the move. Now a high fly ball out to deep right field. This is going to get over his head as it's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Come on, hold it down.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
Called strike 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's set, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
3 runs already home here.
Come on, let's hold him.
The 1-1. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
How about a TP right here?
Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-0 pitch now. In the air to center. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Dexter Fowler will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Kill the inning right here.
And here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Rios is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 1. Chad Qualls will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Leonis Martin will stand in. He tripled in his last appearance. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
A 2-1 offering. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility as a plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's Jurickson Profar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Stay out of the double play.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Elvis Andrews will be the batter.
Whoa, take care of the defense. What was that? Look, the lights out now. All right.
First offering on the way. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Come on, close one.
Now the 1-0.
Here we go.
That's inside. 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Fire burning hot, the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Shin-Soo Choo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Neftali Feliz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 30 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips.
First baseman, number 30.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here's the full count offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you've got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Here it comes, 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Chris Carter will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Run the runner down.
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
You know, sometimes when you come into the game, the mound on the field is a little bit different than the one out there in the bullpen. I don't know if that affected him here at all. Maybe I'm just making excuses for him, but he hasn't been in the game for all that long, and he's already uncorked a wild pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Two-two pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Matt Dominguez will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
The 0-2 pitch from Feliz. Line hard into left. And that's in there. Base hit. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
You can do it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
All right, let's hold them.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Nate Walker will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4.
Nate Walker.
Here's the first pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester.
Come on, you can go out.
The 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. On the way. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll have himself a base hit.
You talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Prince Fielder. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Fielder.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Now the 2-0. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with one away. So this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let's go. Go, Adrian.
Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Sinker misses outside and he's behind 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
The 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
2 straight singles, now a walk. Making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Alex Rios will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here.
For the winning. Put the runs on the board.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
What was that? Watch the DP. What was that? Come on.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Keep it going.
The 0-1 lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit softly to the right side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Well, they won't get an out on this play. This will be scored an infield single, but now that's going to load the bases, so their troubles are just getting even deeper now.
Johan Esposito will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Johan Esposito.
Leonis Martin will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
You can do it. Look out for the double
The
play.
1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Hit here. Keep the inning alive, guys.
Ready now on 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
For the deuce. What was that?
Here comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Eddie Farmer is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jurickson Profar will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
You can do it. Hell out of that punch here.
First pitch coming. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hit something on right here. Come on, let's get a hit.
The 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Come on now. Let's send this guy to the tower.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Come on, guys. You can do it. Let's get a couple runs.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And, fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here, mainly due to the start turned in by this man, John Lester. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. Loss goes to Matt Harrison. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.